Don't scream at me. I'm already upset at myself.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. Fuck.
I can smell you.
That's fine.
I've been so fucked today.
Is everything okay?
I've been busy and just driving myself nuts. And
Oh. Busy was good.
what was good?
Busy is good.
Well, I got one script done, and then what's the word I'm looking for here? I started another script while I handed off the one script to 3 people. Because I'm getting some assistance, some much needed assistance that I have needed for this specific project. Hey boss, how is going for my part? I am so tired. I am fucked, chat. I am completely fucked. I thought I was ahead today. Like, my brain was like, oh, we got time. We got time. I pulled the fucking Mr. Incredible thing from Incredibles 1. I did that, and I regret all my choices and all my actions. That's the wrong game.
You talked to women through a complex insurance claim?
No, it's the opening of the movie where it's like, yeah, I got time. Yeah, I got time.
Oh, I'm sorry. He technically doesn't talk a woman through a complex insurance claim. He specifically doesn't talk a woman through it.
All right. Real Sinestral, thank you for the sub on Twitch. Thank you, friend. Hello, boss and chatters. Oh shit! I don't even have the game up. Fuck. Okay, we're back. Okay, we are back.
Okay.
Fuck. Yes, we had data. Where am I? What was I doing here?
I think we're at the end game.
I think we are, yeah. Because we beat the bonds. Normal items? Oh, no. Special items. Special items.
Yeah, they sort of like had a moment where they're like, you are better, we're just gonna leave now, and then like, haha, we'll actually ambush him when he gets everything that we want.
Right. Yes.
Which I think they also had this conversation directly in front of us, so demonstrating about as much secrecy as your average pro wrestling villain.
I mean, they are based like off Team Rocket, so make of that what you will. I'm trying to repair Mortarian. He got taken out by a tornado. Ah!
Oh,
Fuck.
I'm sorry, man.
I feel like I should grind for the Kevlar jacket. Because it reduces damage by 3/4. I should also increase my life. How high does my health go?
I'm not going to say that on the Safe for Work stream.
What? What were you going to say there, buddy?
Okay. The Kevlar jacket sounds like a strip club for service people.
You're allowed to make crass jokes like that. Like, this is safe for work in the way of we don't show, like, TNA, but, like, we make jokes. We can make jokes. Alright, so I'm gonna grind back down here, because, like, there was some dogs. Not those dogs! Those dogs are mean! They hurt! But there's some dogs that if we kill them, they give us, like, big payouts, so I'm gonna quickly kill those things over and over.
One debt to society later.
Screw you, I do what I want. T-Com, you can just say it! But thank you
Well,
for the
I wanted
$100.
I had to put a message in the donation, okay?
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to ask what the evil smell was about the other day.
Boss might know if he's checked his messages.
What?
Oh, you haven't seen your throne yet. Okay.
What did you get on my throne? Because I can't check it right now, because, like...
I believe the correct answer is don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I
We'll find out in a couple of days when it's delivered.
don't like that answer.
I mean, to be fair, you know what's on your throne.
Oh no, it's not listed on his throne. It's a gift.
Oh.
I actually do not remember what's on my throne. Ow. Why did you make a
No, I
bowling
just got you.
stone?
I just got you the external hard drive.
Oh! Shit. Thank you. Oh my
Yeah.
god, I was actually, like, organizing money because I was like, okay, no, like, this is getting out of hand. I need to get this external hard drive. Because, like...
Yeah, especially if you're doing editing for other people. Yeah, that's gonna eat up space.
My PC was slowing down so hard, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're doing this now. And
Like I know people that do editing, and they have like an entire separate editing rig that only ever has one project on at a time.
yeah,
Everything else is on external hard drives.
yeah, like I need to get myself a dual setup. I need to get myself a lot of things. It's an investment, goddammit. Did he just run over me? What?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Ah. Okay, it looks like these things give me a 9k payout each kill, so like... $9k on top, like... The Kevlar is 1200. We'll be here for a bit.
So you're gonna get the new 40k unit.
Huh?
They released rules for the 40k rules for the I think the Gore Chosen and the Sanctified, the two new kill teams.
Oh yeah, the World Eater cultists and the Imperial cultists.
Yes, the fast jackals and the Ministorum Warband, essentially. Because they're totally not just inquisitorial henchmen, but for, you know, a priest.
What? I thought the church couldn't have men under arms. And then everyone stares at them like they're stupid.
No, they have Fraterus Militia, which are technically not an official military, so it's fine.
And the Sisters of Battle aren't men.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Take
such a
that,
dumb
rules.
letter. such dumb letter of the law bullshit.
Yeah, well, the Imperium works
I mean-
off contradictions, so...
I mean, they also only get to exist because they agreed to be the Chamber Militant of the Order of Heretics, though.
That too.
Fine, I'll let you exist if you be my personal bodyguard.
And are basically the force that, like... Well, like... That's the weird bit about it, because that, like, is from lore that, like, predates, like, the expansion of the concept of the, Adeptus Sororitas to not just be Battle Sisters. Because, like, you obviously have all the... Because, like, it's the Ordo Militant of the Adeptus Sororitas that are Battle Sisters. There's, like, dozens of other... Like, hundreds of other subtypes, like, with actual ones. Yeah.
Fair.
Like, there's an entire group of them who, like, all they do is maintain stained glass windows. That's their... And they're still Adeptus Sororitas. But they're not, like, trained for combat. You know?
I keep hitting the fucking walls!
There's also ones that, like, do, like, the Bene Gesserit thing, apparently.
The what?
Yeah, there's, like, an order of, like, the Adeptus Sororitas that, like, manipulate the bloodlines of imperial noble families.
I didn't know about this.
What the fuck?
That's their entire purpose. That's to get rid of, like, heretical traits and things.
What the fuck is a heretical trait?
It's the Imperium believing in eugenics.
Right, yeah.
Of course it does.
What specific
But
group,
also,
like,
it's to allow the Ministorum to, like, enforce societal control, because they can control the bloodlines of noble families. Like, but yeah, it's like it's I read it. I was just like, oh, so they're literally just the Bene Gesserit at that point.
yeah.
Like,
Remember, chat, anybody who says, like, yeah, I'm doing it for the purity of my bloodline is usually not the good guy.
nope.
And anybody saying, for the purity of my bloodline, you might want to run in the opposite direction.
Anyone that starts, let's be honest, anyone that starts talking about bloodlines in general, like, yeah, hang on, I'm gonna look up the other Ordo, Adeptus Sororitas orders.
I also love the Inquisition Ordo that tries to discover the secret history of the Inquisition, the Ordo that censors the history of the Inquisition.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
the,
great.
I
The
love
Ordo Investigatus, the Ordo Investigatus, and the Ordo Reductus is what they're
Ah,
called.
yes. Yes, the two Ordos that just hear yakety sax all day long.
Mm-hmm.
In the grim
But then you
darkness of the
also-
far
but then-
future, all we hear is fucking yakety sax.
But then you also have the ones that Gilliman set up, which are the what are they called? The Ordinatus Investigatum or something?
I don't remember right now.
Or like, yeah, they're an organization of historians and radical free thinkers for the Imperium who have to actually work out what the actual history of the Imperium is, because the official one is bullshit. And Gilliman's like, I can't trust this.
Well, you know, 10,000 years ago, the Imperium was made by the Emperor of Mankind. Okay, this is so good so far. And his glorious... Not reading that out loud.
Well, it's like according to like one of the books about it, the official line is like, the Emperor of Mankind united humanity, and then at some point in the future of that created 9 angelic beings to battle 9 demons from the warp. Like, that's the official version of the Horus Heresy.
I mean, like, yeah, it's been 10,000 years and shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what would that look like to us nowadays?
Mm-hmm. He created 20 legions, but he created 9 superior beings. What happened to the other? What happened to the rest of the legions? Don't
The
ask
11
questions.
others. What the fuck happened to them?
Yeah, just stop asking questions.
Don't ask stupid questions. You don't want the the answers to. So I started working on the new video, well, scripting it at least, for Need to Know Armageddon, and I'm trying to keep it like under 15 minutes, because I want it to be like bite-sized, right? Like in and out, 15-minute adventure. And I'm like, okay, how much can I reasonably cut out without like losing the intrinsic identity of what War of Armageddon is? And I'm like, there is so much shit that I can cut out that's not necessary at all, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Oh yeah, it's literally just it's the second one the second War for Armageddon is literally just backstory for a couple of war games.
Yeah.
It's just planets fucked fight orcs.
Planets fuck, fight orcs. Now it's planets fuck, fight demons again.
Mm-hmm. And probably orcs are going to show up at the end. I'm like, orcs have done nothing. Orcs have done nothing else this edition. They're showing up at the end of Armageddon. I am calling it now.
I want my Great Wall. I want Great Wall.
I'm looking at it and I'm like orcs have not been involved in anything, and Gazgul showing up and saving, in massive air quotes, the Imperium is like the perfect subversion.
I just need it to be like fucking it's that one scene from Hellsing Ultimate Abridged, and it's basically like we have come to save you. Ooh. Oh, thank God, it's the Imperium man, and from it's like orcs
From your soul.
but it's like orcs, right?
No,
it's like
it's a Catholic church.
from the boring chaos boys. Fuck, it's the orcs.
Mm-hmm.
With High Marshal Halbrecht going, yeah! Sorry, I need to make that voice accurate. Yeah!
Yes, this is my voice.
Again, like, every time a Black Templar, like a toxic Black Templar's fanboy learns that, that's his voice. Like, no, that's stupid. I'm like, why? Because you can't have your fucking, what's it called? Mary Sue fanfiction where he's sucking you off with, like, the deepest voice.
I just adore when Gelman meets him.
When did they meet again? I need to remember.
I can't remember which book it's in, but like the line that I remember from it is he's going on about like about the Black Templars and the Crusade, and Gelman just comments, "You remind looking at you now, I am reminded so much of Sigismund." And he goes, "You honor me, my lord. It was not meant as a compliment." Sorry, I did not intend it as a compliment.
You're Sigismund in all the worst ways.
It's like, oh.
How do you think Dorn would react to him?
Dorn would fucking hate him. Dorn hated Sigismund.
I know, but like people were like, yeah, but like in the Siege of Terra series, like Dorn was fine with Sigismund. I'm like, I don't think you could read it as like that kind of situation, right?
No, he has no other option. He needs his best fighter, and he's willing to put up with the fact that his best fighter is, as far as he's concerned, utterly insane. And a complete betrayal of everything that the legions are supposed to believe.
Yeah, because like I saw like I got into like Bits, that guy on Blue Sky, very nice, very nice gentleman, very nice lad. Like, me and him got into, like, a bit of, like, a discussion about it. Kind of an argument, I guess. I don't know, like, there wasn't screaming or, like, yelling or, like, you're an idiot or something like that. It's just, like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Exchange of views.
Exchange of views, because, like, and a lot of people were siding with him on it, and I'm like, am I going insane here? Where the fuck did, Rogel Dorn, like, start being okay with Sigismund again? Genuinely.
It's presented as very much like, I don't like this, but there is now nothing I can do about it, and doing something about it is going to be worse.
Yeah, because, like,
So
reading the Siege of Terra series, it's like... Alright, sorry, finish what you're saying.
No, it's like, so I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna let you keep being first captain, because I can't remove you from being first captain, because then I'm acknowledging that you're mental. You know, like,
politically speaking, it's suicide.
Yeah, like I cannot get rid. And also, I need you from like a practical perspective, because I'm Rogel Dorn, and that is literally my character trait. But like, yeah, no, Dorn does not get to be okay with Sigismund. That's utter bullshit.
Yeah.
I think the fact he lets Sigismund go off and form the Black Templars kind of says that.
Yeah, like, he's forced by the end of the, after the Cage incident, he's forced into practically, like, making the sub-chapters, and specifically make sure that, like, Sigismund and his fucking ilk are gone.
Yeah. Yeah, he specifically creates 3 of them. One of them is the Templars to basically dump all the religious nut jobs into. And the other, the Crimson Fists, to...
The Crimson Fists were meant to be like the those Marines that closely agreed with the Codex, originally.
No, that's the Fist Exemplar.
Oh, that's the Fist Exemplar. Right. Fuck. Fuck, I hate War of the Beast. There's so much shit in it. I'm okay. I'm okay.
I like War of the Beast conceptually. I just think it was badly executed, and I think they should have, waited till the heresy was over before they did it.
Oh, agreed. Heavily agree. Because, like, there was already so much, and then, like, there's a major spoiler with fucking one character who's been in the books for, like, all this time, surviving through the Horus Heresy, and it's like, well, thanks for telling me he fucking survives. Twist would have meant more if we had a little bit more time to cook.
Non-militant orders of the Adeptus Sororitas, by the way. So you've got the Order Hospitaller, which are literally just medics. They're in the Sisters of Battle's army, I think. The Order Dialogus, who are an order of sisters who translate languages, so to better spread the Emperor's word. So, like, when they encounter, like, a new planet that has a language that they don't understand, they translate it into, like, High Gothic, which is kind of cool. The Orders Famulus, who manipulate the bloodlines of imperial households to maintain certain imperial lineages, essentially. The Order Sabine, who
Hey, Al.
Who specialize in infiltrating primitive societies and seeding the imperial creed into them. So again, straight up Bene Gesserit stuff.
Christ.
They have just taken a lot of the Bene Gesserit and put it into the Sisterhood, I'm noticing, which I'm kind of okay with. The Orders Protanius are basically archaeologists who specialize in retrieving, guarding, studying, and repairing artifacts of the ecclesiarchy, such as relics. The Order's Madriga are in charge of choirs and the chanters of various holy temples. The Order's Palaxium form thousand-song processionals and lead weeping and wailing pilgrims to their places of remembrance on holy days.
Oh.
Yeah. The Order's Vespilla are tasked with the sanctification of the bodies of their fallen. So they're basically like undertakers for the Sisters of Battle because they have to be like properly religiously interred, apparently. Just kind of, yeah. Obviously, they would have like an order that does that. The Order Fenestris maintain the glass paneling in all imperial shrines and cathedrals. The Order's princeps are advisors to scholars in ecclesiastical law. They provide because you also have to remember that like all Adeptus Sororitas are Scholar Progenium.
Yeah.
So some of them actually are like straight up just like legal trained as well. Like you get like sequestered by the system if like you're female and you are like especially religious basically, and then they'll assign you to one of the suborders.
Consent? Choice? What's that? Screams the Imperium.
The Order's Tarantine are a very small order who attempt to divine messages from the Emperor by studying the maneuvers of gas giants. They look for signs in clouds, basically.
I feel like that's even stupider than stars.
It is.
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
so dumb.
Yes. I 100% believe that there's an order of the Adeptus Sororitas who do that.
What's next? Crystal healing?
The Order Hagilotter document and record the deeds of sisters upon the battlefield. So they're like scribes or remembrancers, basically.
So that one character from fucking what's it named?
So this is the central gate.
So Hagiolator, that's what they're called.
There's some writing. Watcher. What is that supposed
Which
to be?
is cool.
Oh, can I not unlock this? It's locked. Can I not unlock it? Do I not have the tools necessary?
Yeah, but the Order of Famulus will, the one that does like the bloodlines, will like make it so that especially religiously disloyal family members get less good marriages, and ones that are more loyal or show more piety get better ones, basically. So they make imperial families more religiously pure, in air quotes. The Imperium is not good.
No shit.
Watcher, Sleeper, and Dreamer keys. Where are those keys?
I've been watching or listening to the Arbitrian Book Club for one of the ones that's coming up, because he puts a bunch of the ones when they're edited on his Patreon.
Yeah.
And one of the ones that's coming up is Crossfire, the first Capernia novel.
Ooh.
And I'd forgotten like how much like imperial, like how much like how the Arbites work is actually defined in those books, you know.
I mean, yeah.
Game goes away.
Yeah, sorry, I just need to, I was looking for a guide, because I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for.
Yeah. Like, the one that I love, and I'm so annoyed that we don't have a a model for it anymore, is you've obviously got like, so like the Arbites Rhino variant is a, I think it's called the Castigator.
Oh.
Is it the Castigator? Is that, or is that one of the sisters ones? Oh, what is it? I'm gonna put this up there. Basically, it's a Rhino with a turret-mounted heavy Weber on top of it for like crowd control, basically. But like the way that Arbites Rhinos work is when they arrest someone, they put them in a straitjacket and then just hang them outside the Rhino. They don't put them inside; they hang them out on the outside of it on a hook.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fucked.
And I'm like, why is that not a model?
Okay, so from what I understand now, from what I need to do, is that the game wants me to go through all of the dungeons, essentially, and find 3 keys. At least that's what I understand what it is telling me.
That's not tedious at all.
Alright, roll. I do not know if I got every fucking wall, so I need to change to the drill. Thank you. And remember, this is the 90s. This was padding. Like, they padded out the game so you got your fucking money's worth.
Yeah, that's fair.
If you didn't understand yet, the Imperium isn't the good guys.
Nope.
In case you need a fucking sledgehammer to the back of the head reminder, the Imperium sucks. Oh, but when, like, all this fucking bullshit, like, the necessary evil, I'd rather punch my left testicle than ever hear that argument again.
So this underground city must be where the prototype
Again,
Anthem
also
is.
demonstrably not.
But where am I gonna find the key to the central gate?
What the fuck? Where am I? This is just the city? What? Okay, I guess I accidentally found it. Oh god. What is happening? Excuse you.
Thank you.
I think you're being attacked by robots.
I am being very much attacked by robots. Hi.
You asked what was happening.
Hold on. Can you fill up my water, please? I'm sorry. Thank you, I love you. Okay, the Buster is more than capable of handling everything in here. What the fuck kind of robot design is that? It's got like a hippo face and...
It's like a crocodile dog.
Yes. Hey boss, does the Nostromo Solar Auxilia have any models? What? Are you asking if, like, Nostromo had an Auxilia?
Probably.
Probably.
It probably didn't have a solar auxilia, but it probably had a militia.
Yeah, it probably had its
Yeah.
own militia.
Because the solar auxilia are like a specific pattern of like the military that are meant to be able to keep up with the space marines.
Yeah, they're the Space Imperial Guard, basically, from like Saturn.
They're not even like the Space Imperial Guard. They're meant to be like the space like Tempestus Scions.
Yeah,
Just like on a massive
I
scale.
did. I had some pork chops. I had some rice, and veggies, and watermelon. Thank you. Sorry, the wife just wanted to make sure like I eaten today, which I did. But yeah, the idea of the Solar Auxilia in Horus Heresy is supposed to be like, this is the Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
Like that's essentially the main idea.
Yeah, like they fill the role in the game of the Imperial Guard.
Yeah, no, like, these guys, in comparison, like, to the other armies within Horus Heresy, the Solar Auxilia is supposed to be, like, these are still, like, regular troops. These are, like, the best of the best of humanity, but, like, yeah, no, if you want a Nostroman-themed, Solar Auxilia, you can do that. It is not that hard to, like, do, It's not that hard to do, a lion, like, the Nostroman lion. Oh, shit, I can't leave. I have a useless fucking drill for an arm, and I can't leave. Uh-oh.
There's also the Militia and Cults PDF that is for, like, making, like, the actual Imperial Army, which are not good. They're fun and incredibly flexible, and you could probably make a very, like, if you, like, I don't know, a Nostroman, like military regiment would probably be, like, essentially press gang gangers. So you
Which, like, Necromunda at that point.
Yeah, you can do it with Necromunda models, basically. Especially Necromunda spiders at that point.
Yeah, Necromunda spiders or Orlok would be great for that.
Well, like, the Necromunda spiders are, like, the actual Imperial Guard regiment from Necromunda.
Oh.
They were the original Gideons.
Hmm.
They were what the in Rogue Trader, they were like the default guard regiment, essentially.
Huh?
They were what Imperial Army were meant to look like.
Door opening
Hello.
somewhere. Take a look around.
Oh, you might be able to get out now.
Apparently I can leave or enter this building. I can enter this building over here.
But yeah, like the.
Got it. I better get back
chest.
to the surface.
Can I? Chat.
Yeah.
I am a god. Rogaldorn wishes he could do it this fast. It's like breaking buildings.
I was gonna say Rogaldorn builds fortresses. You're talking about Perturabo.
Perturabo wishes he could destroy buildings as fast as me.
How dare you?
Perturabo
You calling me a liar?
He wants to build things. He's just not allowed to by Dad.
You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
I ain't calling you a truther.
Alright, so apparently I have to find those sub-cities. Interesting. Okay. Where would the rest of them be?
Well, usually the government hands those out.
Fuck you. I am so goddamn stupid. Also, fuck the cops. Running me over. Piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, Knight, if you want to do that, like, you can literally do anything. Like, there is so many different, like, it sounds like a cop-out, but there's basically, like, so many different random weird shit during the time of the Heresy. Also, the Heresy lasts, like, 10 years as well. Like,
Granted, Nostromo was blown up way before that, but, like, if you did have a military regiment of guardsmen running around, they could possibly be Nostroman.
yeah. It'd be cool if they were, like, loyalists and not, like, a massive hate donor for the Night Lords. That'd be fun.
I mean, I find that much more interesting than fucking Guard Regiment number 556. Actually give them something to hate. he's coming up for a beeline. Oh, shit.
It's the same as like when if you're playing Heresy and you're building like any like loyalist space, any like Space Marine force, you can basically just take the successor chapter and work backwards.
Yeah.
If you want.
Led by Warrens and McCraig, I worked backwards with them, with my horse Heresy army.
Yeah. Because like, I mean, that's what the Heresy game books did. Because people forget that.
I just finished Devastation of Baal, and it's like how I like how it's written like an apocalypse novel. Well, yeah. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Baal wasn't great before.
Like, Baal is like Dune on steroids, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like, a lot of people are gonna
Except
say, like, sacrilege, but, like, fuck you.
I mean, except their like divine savior didn't turn into a giant worm.
That sounded like a door opening somewhere. I better take a look around.
Better take a look around. I found the sleeper key.
That's 2.
Why is this a really long fucking hallway? Holy shit.
Also, like, the Solar Auxiliary range is like a relatively cost-effective way of building a 40k guard army as well.
I mean, yeah, that Solar Auxilia box is, like, really good.
Yeah. Plus, like, the general pricing of Heresy units tends to be, like, a third or so less than 40k units. It's just that you essentially get 2 squads in, like, every box.
What the fuck is that?
Big.
It's, okay, it's making robots. Okay, I gotta shoot in the ass. Got it. I mean, oh fuck. Okay. Shit. Oh, that's a lot of robots. Oh fuck.
I still want to the game when the Heresy RPG comes out, and just like, yeah, it's a game where you all play Space Marines, but you're all like loyalist members of traitor legions, and it's like that's like the rule. You have to play traitor legion, but you're all loyalists, or the other way around.
You have to play loyalist, but you're traitor legions.
Yeah.
Or
you're.
I have a character.
What do you want to play?
Iron Warrior, obviously.
Fair. Okay.
I'd probably play like a Night Lord or a Word Bearer.
Yeah, I mean, I so want to know how would you play a loyalist Night Lord? It'd be like so fun.
For like a loyalist Word Bearer, I'd probably feel fucking betrayed, like really betrayed. Because it's like,
well, like a loyalist Word Bearer would be like when they were iconic class points. Like when they were like actually like going out and like burning down every religion they found. You know?
yeah.
And you're playing as all consoles too, which is dope.
Yeah, you're basically part of the what's the group that's it's in one of the books. It's like during the Crusade they kept like representatives of all the Marines, all the different chapters like on Terra as like
from what
thing.
No, from what I read, you start out at Isfahan, like right after the massacre.
But with with any RPG, it's a rule set, so you can set it.
Yeah.
whenever
Like a
you
door
want.
opening somewhere.
Yeah, fair.
I better
It's a
take
system in
look
which
around.
that you can use for Horus Heresy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
They
in
might
general
suggest
main
it's
plot
good.
for the campaign would probably be like around that event.
Yeah.
There. This should be the last key.
Okay, I got the last key now. Awesome. All it took was chasing around the dumbest fucking robot I've ever seen.
You are missing pieces, Ghost of Gaming. The Imperium did question it, but they had bigger problems.
Yeah,
Basically.
so I know the Sons of Medusa backstory, like, in and out now, because, like, they're my favorite Iron Hand subchapter. But, basically, the Sons of Medusa were around the time of... The Sons of Medusa were formed, like, they're from Marines from around the time of a religious schism within the Mechanicus. Essentially, someone on some planet, I don't remember the planet's name, basically said, and I quote, "I can understand the Omnissiah because I have figured out how to listen to radar waves," basically.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like how religious people go, you cannot understand the word of God. You fucking heretic.
I think it was literally, I am picking up like messages from the Omnissiah in the background radiation of the universe, essentially.
Yeah, so like just imagine like you're a religious person, and then your priest comes up to you and says, and I quote, "Oh, hey, listen to me, my stupid person. I can hear God."
To the institution with you!
To the institution with you. And it led to a civil war within the Imperium where basically no one was having a good time.
Nope.
And it got so bad.
Chaos was having a good time.
Oh, Chaos was having a great time and I loved it.
The Morai
Yeah, it was
Schism.
all...
It happened on
Yeah,
the
Morai
it
Schism.
happened on
There
the
we go.
planet Morai. Happened on the planet Morai.
There we go. But yeah, so... Yeah, this did happen during the Nova Terra Interregnum, a time where I still want to learn it, GW. Still want to fucking learn it. So, what happened was that there were Space Marine chapters closely aligned with the Mechanicus. And those chapters, like the Iron Hands, had whole companies worth of Marines believe in this not so popular idea of thinking. So, it led to a few chapter civil wars. And the Iron Hands chapters, once they solved their own, like, civil wars, the survivors that sided with the people going like, yeah, no, I can definitely hear the Omnissiah and, like, the radiation of the world, were basically told, go away and promise to never fucking attack your fellow Iron Hands ever again. And they begrudgingly agreed and fucked off.
I think it's actually even more practical. I think it's like they think they can discern messages from the Emperor from like the background code of the Astronomicon or something.
It's something.
Which is like, that's actually like theoretically possible because the Emperor is plugged into the Astronomicon, so this is like actually not. And the big problematic thing about it is Games Workshop have also written it so that almost all the things that were predicted by the Morai have actually happened.
Yeah. Again, it's to show like the Imperium. The Imperium is so fucked that they don't even listen to like people who might have a point.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so what ends up happening is that all these different groups that were exiled from their chapters, mostly Iron Hand subchapters, met up. And essentially we're like, hey, there's enough of us here where we could like make our own chapter kind of a thing. And
And no one's really watching.
No one's really watching. So, for the next little bit, these chapters go around doing what they do best. Murdering everything in their path because they're still loyal to the Imperium. They're still loyal. It's just like they're loyal in a different direction. And eventually they come back during a time where the Imperium is dealing with a lot of bullshit. And so they're essentially rushed through the purity process. And it's basically just like, yeah, we can't find anything wrong with them. Like, that's intrinsically wrong with them on the outset. So, yeah, no, your designation is Sons of Medusa. Your new color scheme is this. Go fuck off and do, like, go help the Concordons and the Minotaurs, and, like, another chapter, go burn this sector of space. And the Sons of Medusa went, okay. And proceeded to burn that sector of space. And then a lot of people started noticing a lot of weird things about them. Like the fact that they really like fighting renegade space marines. And the fact that they hang out in a system that's a hop, skip, and away from the ruined world of Morai. And when asked about it, they're just like, oh, it's just complete coincidence. It's just complete coincidence. Don't stress about it. Don't worry your brain about it.
The second door. What is this? It reads sleeper.
They're also quite they're very talented at recovering battlefield assets
Very
that
talented.
they've lost. Yeah. And they're also quite enthusiastic in the acquisition of things that their opponents previously had.
Yeah, it was brought up during the event, like during the Bad Dab War. Their allies were like, "Hey, we don't remember you having that shit," and they're like, "What do you mean? We've always had it." As they have a poorly painted Land Raider
What does this one say?
and other vehicles that they stole from the Astral Claws and other chapters
Well,
they fought.
It should be the last one.
What's some things you guys want to be brought into Space Marine 3? How about we don't fight Chaos? I want to fight strictly Xenos. I know, like, Chaos has been, like, this big thing for, like, a while in 40k, but, like, come on. I want other things than
What's
Chaos. I was
happening
very
to
happy
me?
that... What?
This is the first time I've ever been here.
You
but I
teased
feel
us with
I've seen this
Necrons.
before.
Let's fight them.
Yeah.
Something is telling me there's
Necrons are
danger
like probably
here.
the only
That
other one
shouldn't
that would
be
work
open.
as a horde army. Horde enemy.
And they have, like, all the different units, too, that would make it work.
Mm-hmm.
No more like, don't even bother with Chaos. I'm done with Chaos for a little bit.
It's a man?
And actually make the story good.
Person?
Begging, pleading.
I will accept Chaos if it's in a sequence where we're dealing with Trazen and he's throwing Pokeballs at us
Was it you
Yes.
who awoke me?
That would be
with
fun.
random enemies.
It is
Yeah.
somewhat earlier than I had planned. But no matter.
Or if
Thank
you
you.
I don't
feel
want Trazen
that
to be I don't want Trazen to be the antagonist. He just shows up for 5
I've
minutes and then
never
fucks
before.
off.
I want to capture you,
Please
Titus.
forgive me. You are a purifier model
Or
assigned to the direct command.
if
of
we
Order.
have to do
As I
chaos,
recall,
do
you are
something
designated
minor or
by
do
my
something that never rarely sees the light of day, like Night Lords. Let's fight Night Lords. That'd be pretty cool.
Can I...
Or Red Corsairs.
Actually, I had a really funny thought with the Trazen idea. You guys have at least seen the Yakuza games, right?
Then for what purpose have you awakened me?
Uh-huh.
Get that one
see.
guy. Get that one guy from Yakuza, the one who just randomly pops up to
But
fight
your
you
reason for
every
coming
now and then,
is to
and make that
purge problems
Trazen.
that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
I think that'd be funny.
Purge? are you talking about?
According to Urban Military Security Ordinance A10, the number of carbon units is not allowed to increase beyond the pre-specified limit.
Yeah, no, let me boss
They are to be
fight. Let me
purged
boss fight a
immediately.
Catan.
My observation.
Oh
is that
God.
unattended,
The Nightbringer. Let me fight the Nightbringer.
their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can.
Trazen wearing Team Rocket Dynasty armor.
Do you mean people on the
I mean, the
island?
Nightbringer already has a hard-on for the Ultramarines, so let's
They
go.
are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to simply reinitialize.
Reinitialize? Now, I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but when you say reinitialize, do you mean no?
Yeah, like if you want like a halfway through enemy change quest,
This is quite regrettable.
start us fighting the Necrons, halfway through it have us fight Eldar.
Holy shit! I tuned out of the story, but like, what the fuck?
Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Eden. Until then, please remain where you are. Yes, until then.
What?
Okay, Big Hands Hans, what the fuck are you doing? Dickhead, get back here! I'm not done with you! Okay. Oh, hey.
Did you hear that, Diesel?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding either. I really think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
Oh,
Or
we're going genocide.
We've got to do something. We've got to stop
Or
him.
go with what Relic originally had planned and let us turn it into an RPG and let us start our own warband. Or chapter.
Well,
I mean, I'm down with that.
what about
Give me 40k Chapter Master official.
I don't like it, but I
Yeah,
can't think of anything
that'd be
better,
pretty fun.
No, no, leave me alone, Inquisition. I just needed the extra gene seed. I didn't know it was Fabius giving it to me.
Stop this thing!
Oh, this? Like this?
I just wanted it to be fabulous.
Are you alright?
The Inquisition, I'm sorry, I didn't know half my chapter was Alpha Legion.
Thanks for your help.
Come on, hurry up! He's getting away!
And the other half was also Alpha Legion.
Actually, to be perfectly
It's not
honest,
over between you
a
and me.
reveal halfway through a
I
Space
won't
Marine
forgive
game that
you
it was the
if you've
Alpha
done
Legion
anything stupid
manipulating you the
like
entire
this.
time would be
Careful,
kind of
okay?
sweet.
Actually, yeah. I remember back in the 6th
See you
edition
later.
codex that there was a short story, like one of those logs from the events in 40k. The Alpha Legion infiltrated a Space Marine chapter's recruiting world, and over time, brainwashed all the potential recruits for the chapter with like special keywords and phrases, making them like sleeper agents within the chapter. And like it wasn't perfect. Like the enemy, like they would find out, like the chapter would find like impurities in some of these people, but like not all of them. So like enough of them got through to be a problem. And
Yeah.
all it took was just one day, one specific day, and they were fucked. Like the chapter was like torn apart from the inside because all the Alpha Legion had to do was just walk in, say those specific code words, and then just like take all the gene seed and leave.
Clarification, boss. Are you referring to the Crimson Consoles or the Emperor's Swords?
I think it was the Emperor's Swords.
So the poor boss, the Emperor's Swords is a cursed name, because don't forget, that's also another chapter that got wiped out by a Necron dynasty because their planet, a Ghostrangard, turned out to have a Necron dynasty underneath. So in two separate codexes, one after the other, the Emperor's Swords get wiped out. One at Bellicas and one at Ghostrangard. And then you have the superb short story in, I think it's Tales of the Space Marines or Battle Space Marines, which is the Long Games of Cajarrias, which is all about the Crimson Consoles and 3 other chapters that get wiped out systematically by the Alpha Legion doing exactly what they did to the Emperor's Swords, one after the next. There was one moment where we even had an Alpha Legionnaire pretending to be the captain of the 3rd Company for about a decade plus, and pretending to do chess games long distance with the chapter master, pretending as if everything's all okay, as they just systematically tore the Crimson Consoles asunder before eventually the chapter master He gets to the armory, locks himself in, ready to go, and then half the chapter's already turned, and the rest are all being wiped out. He then asks for his serf to get him his weapons. Turns out his serf's also been converted as well. So the Alpha Legion get a whole bunch of new operatives. The Black Legion get themselves a whole bunch of Gene Seed as part of the agreement. And the Crimson Consuls are locked away, forever forgotten for now, never shall be, will that end our men, just to, get the Bell of Lost Souls 1,000 times, and that's it. Meanwhile, 3 other chapters, including the Vindicators, and there was 2 other ones, I think the Nova Legion was one and another, were also completely wiped out. So an entire sector lost 4 chapters in the space of about a century.
Hey, guys. Do you think this is the mother lode the game was talking about? Can I shoot it? What's my range again?
Why the hell is
my
Mega
range.
Man using a Chaos Emerald?
Don't need that. I don't need the laser anymore because my attack's maxed out.
He wants to go fast.
He wants to go really fast, yeah. No, like that's an energy core, I think.
No, it's a Chaos Emerald. We've made that joke literally every time we've seen one of them.
Right, yeah, and then T-Com had one up his,
Beg pardon.
Don't
What?
worry about it. It was red. It's in my pocket still. Don't worry about it.
All I can picture now is Badge 502 from TikTok. Except just look at you, just sighing, going, no.
No.
No. But yeah, Alpha Legion, like, if you had to throw in Chaos, I would be fine with Alpha Legion. For the love of God, I'm annoyed with Titus a little bit, because, like, everything that people complain about Kato about is now, like, Titus, and people are, like, worshipping the ground he walks on. I'm like, can we not?
It's still early days. Give it about, I'd say, maybe another 6 months, and Titus might no longer be the flavor of the month as such. He'd still be with a lot of people who just got introduced to Space Marine because they're used to having those Doom Guy protagonists, whether it's your Kratoses, your Master Chiefs, arguably Dom and co from, and Marcus from Gears of War. That is the general consensus people expect from a video game of this kind of caliber. And they think that's all there is to it, when reality is, being a Space Marine doesn't guarantee you are the Doom Guy. You are very much expendable in a very expendable universe.
Yeah, I'm concerned about the game placing a save point here.
Where does Mega Man Legends take place on the timeline? Mega Man Legends takes place thousands of years after the events of, like, Mega Man, like the original Mega Man X, Mega Man Zero, and Mega Man ZX. Like, it takes place thousands of years. The Earth is unrecognizable. I guess we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Mega Man Juno's waiting for you inside. What can I help? What can I help you with? Is it going to be okay? Well, you may not know anything about Juno, but judging from his model type, I'd say that your combat capabilities exceed his. Juno wasn't designed for combat, but still, as master of the island, you shouldn't underestimate him. Your relative levels of strength depend on how much you've developed your capabilities and weapons. What am I, Monkey Man? What's the matter, Mega Man? Oh, you're wondering about what Juno said, eh? Doesn't matter. Whoever you are, you're still Mega Man, right? Come on, Roll and everyone else are counting on you. Way to not give me a fucking answer. Dickhead.
Is this going to turn into Metal Gear Solid style, like 40-minute cutscene discussing the nature of who we are?
Insert Metal Gear Solid 2 Who We Are cutscene here. Oh my god. Do you remember October? What was the date that she kept fucking saying again? Son of a bitch.
Oh god, I used to know this. Fuck, now I want to play Metal Gear Solid 2, damn it.
You know about the briefcase that turns you black, right? Yeah, I did. I was a good boy. I was a good boy and I returned it. I got 20k out of it. I know you get like 100,000. Problem is that like 100,000 really doesn't get you a whole lot in this fucking game.
It appears I miscalculated the odds
Not
of
even
your
a blood
ability
knight bar.
to escape that trap.
All right, Big Hands Hans, I'm
You
coming
are,
for you.
However, too late. Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room. It cannot be deactivated as long as I, the master key of this island, remain here in this control room.
Do you have a Death Star
All
in
that
orbit?
remains now is to wait for Eden to enter
course
transmission
they do.
range and send the command to execute the reinitialization of this
Or
island.
a Justice League satellite
Once that command is received,
run by HAL
10,000
9000?
support Eden will execute it immediately.
That just
I
shit.
My
estimate
mind
the
is
paperwork
going.
will be
I can
completed
feel
in
it.
less than 5 minutes.
Did it just launch a cylinder?
Oh no, it's firing a mass driver.
Oh fuck.
Oh god, is there a rod from God?
Oh god. Nope. Obelisk. The Tormentor?
Oh no, they've seen that one G.I. Joe movie where this is the super weapon.
Well, you know what? At least they have branding on at least they got branding on point. At least we know who's killing us.
One thing I will say though, with
Good.
the big
Now
armed
that Eden
antagonist,
has
I
been
guarantee
activated,
if that
any
game
further
was released today,
interference
even
will
with
remain
these
on file.
graphics, I
Thus
guarantee there would be an
punishing
entire section of
Fortunately,
Reddit
you
and
are
other
suffering
places
from
full of
memory
devs
loss
who just
and
look at her and just go,
fragmentation.
wood.
Therefore,
That's a
as keeper
dude.
of this island, I hereby
They would still
exercise
do
my
it.
powers
They'll
of
still look and say,
great
yeah, she's a
dispensation.
girl. Wood. Wood. The
I
amount of
mean-
stuff they would do with that.
I mean, have you
Now
seen his
to
fucking
request.
hands?
I will exercise my authority to terminate your program.
Well, there go my hemorrhoids.
Oh god, what the shit? Okay, he's got the dumpy. Good to know.
Quick, kill him and take his power. He's a Mega Man. You can actually do it this time.
Ooh. He's got fucking rainbows!
Ready?
No, I'm not ready.
Motherfucker.
Ah, son of a bitch. He can eat a lot of fucking shots. Oh my god. Ow. Oh my god, he's comboing me. He is fucking me up, chat.
Oh, being attacked by the woke menace.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. What fucking Pokemon match should I come into? I'm fighting fucking Beldum!
Well, so you were playing Mega Checkers, he was playing Mega Chess.
Ready?
Okay, I guess like the best solution is like, don't even bother with the missile launcher, just fucking nail him.
Just like circle strafe with your buster.
Yeah, circle strafe. It's the only strategy that works in this fucking game.
Well, it's a game from the 2000s. It's how you beat every single boss, unless it's one of the games you have to dodge out of the way and move around the wall. It's the only other.
And then proceed to do the same.
Yeah.
Unless you're Metal Gear Solid 5, unless you're Metal Gear Solid 1, where it's just like, nah, get fucked, idiot. Find a sniper rifle back at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, not a game from the 2000s though.
I mean, fair.
Game from the 90s.
Well, I mean, Mega Man Legends was from the 90s, right?
You want me to look this up and
I'm not sure if my kneecaps can handle it.
Ow, fuck.
okay, it's from 1997.
What the fuck is happening? I am so confused.
This game is 28 years old.
Yep,
This
turning
game-
30 in only a short stretch.
I am 20 fucking 7. Holy shit.
This game is older than you.
Yes, it is, and it's like, what the fuck?
Such a babu, so young, so innocent.
Die already, you Beldum, piece of shit! He's not even hurting me that much. It's the fucking shockwaves that do more damage.
Give up.
No. Fuck you, asshole.
How about this? Ready?
No, I'm not. Stop. Stop.
Depends on the problem.
Ah! I don't fucking like this guy. Not only is he a genocidal maniac, it's just like, what the fuck? Die already. Your health is at 0. What the fuck? Die!
Also, because
But wait, now you have the ultimate super boss mode to go to.
Ah, it would appear that
now
I
they're,
have
all their
made
health
it.
recharges and you get to stage 2. Also, this game predates Metal Gear Solid by a year.
Back, did you win yet? I just won, I guess.
They were nearly successful
Oh!
in terminating my life support subroutine functions.
What?
But do not be disappointed. It appears it will take longer than anticipated for Eden
They're
to reach
100%
its
going to go
optimal
plug into
altitude.
the obelisk.
If you can terminate me before then, you will be able to stop it. Assuming you are capable of deactivating me.
What?
Bitch, I've already
Actually,
murdered
I
like
hear what you're
several
saying.
hundred robots.
Yeah, I
You
kind
know
of
what
what
I'm
he's saying, but it's more fun just making up dialogue in my brain.
Isn't he, or I'm looking at him, all I could say is either screw you or he reminds you of Jetfire from Beast Wars. Or Beast Machines.
What the fuck?
Dude, you couldn't even color code your death
Are
robot?
you ready?
Oh fuck, it's bloody Axis from Wrath of the Machine.
Chat, I will remind you that my attack on my Buster is maxed the fuck out. I was blowing
Your
through
power?
bosses with just like this regular Buster. And now it's just like, how about like get fucked, idiot?
Your power is in fact maximum.
My power is in fact maximum. Oh shit. Wait, will the missiles work now? Because like he's a bigger target. Oh. He hits really damn hard.
You know what his mecha reminds me of? For those who watched Digimon back in the day, there was one particular robot that used to do called Swing Beam. He used to have arms exactly like that.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna die here.
I love that the only Digimon series that I remember actually watching like pretty much all of was Tamers.
Is that the third one with Guilmon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
that's
never
the
knew
third
his name.
one. No, we never knew it was Tamers, but like I remember it as being like, seems like remarkably darker for a kid's show than I would expect
yeah.
a Pokemon knockoff to be. And then
I
and
am
then found
fucking
out,
dead.
This is not typical for this franchise. And this is
And then-
very much an outlier.
What's really more is the fact that the voice actress for Kari voiced the teacher for Takado and Co.
And is Carrie.
It is Kari. Oh, I was
Yes.
thinking, is it Kari? Is it not? Oh, fuck,
I
bloody
thought
hell.
I thought Tamers was like in its own like universe where like the
Right. So it's implied that she is Carrie in the sense that she was a child actress who played Carrie in the cartoon in the television show.
Oh.
All right.
All right, round 2, bitch.
I love it though. It's very risky watching Tamers these days when they do the whole merging sequence, especially with the what's the name? The one with Renamon.
Mm-hmm.
Ready?
Oh, you ever seen
that-
the have you ever seen
that impact.
have you ever seen German dubbed Renamon?
Ready?
Like the actual
No.
official German dub?
What?
Germany didn't get the memo that Renamon is female. Terrifying male German voice.
In a cute little bunny fox pitch.
Ready?
I mean, it's kind of a like kick-ass like martial arts kitsune. I mean, it's not exactly like that.
Yeah, which then proceeds to become an artist at the end.
Yeah.
You know, martial arts, calligraphy, it's the same thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, essentially, she switched from playing ninja to Pictomancer in Final Fantasy XIV.
It is so not fair that this bastard gets
No.
like auto lock on. Holy shit.
No, I remember. I watched many years ago. Watched like someone break down the series and like was talking about the production of it and stuff. And like, yeah, they were allowed to bring Digimon back for like a third season, which became Digimon Tamers. But like, it was under like conditions that like they had to include every Digimon property in it, which is why it has like the card game and the tie-ins to the video games and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, what the fuck?
Was that the season with the D Reaper? Or was that season,
Yes.
was that the other
Yes.
one? Yeah, that
Yes.
was
Yeah.
dark.
Yeah. Yes. I'm a computer virus that learned trauma from a traumatized child and wants to destroy the world.
Poor Leadermon.
Ah.
I mean, that's the.
Hey, on the upside, we got Debbie. We got a really cool biker Digimon with 2 shotguns.
Oh yeah! Was it like Infmon becomes Beelzebub or something?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure like Farva would be able to tell me. Because like Farva loves Digimon, like holy shit.
I mean, I'm gonna make Farva jealous though, because I still have a D2, D3 I think it is, the one from the second series, Digivice, that still works.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that would make him jealous.
So essentially a glorified Tamagotchi. And I forgot all about it, found in the drawer, cleaned out the crystals from the batteries, put a new battery in, worked perfectly fine. God, I just realised that bloody Digivice is now 25 years old.
Oh,
Mega
God.
Man, boss is still getting stomped.
Ah! I have my full E tank again. I just like, oh God! He's
You
just
had.
a fucking dickhead. Yeah. Fuck off. It's hard to tell like what he's gonna do. Ah! Oh god, this is what this whole boss fight's gonna be, huh? It's just like me running, and then when he charges me, jump out of the way.
Yep, what was the formula we just had earlier on?
I don't remember.
It was either run around circles or wait for the charge you then attack.
Yeah.
The only 2 boss fights that exist in the games.
Yeah, they're very advanced for the night to actually have both versions in here, as opposed to just the one.
Nope! Shit, I walked into a corner myself. I deserve that. Fuck!
I mean, apparently the circle strafe thing is legitimately because for a while game devs legitimately were not used to people being able to move in a 3rd dimension.
At least he resets himself into the middle of the arena. What? Okay, Frieza, calm down! Oh god,
No,
what the
he's
shit?
done that.
Please tell me that, like, there is no 3rd boss fight after this. I do not want to fight him 3 times.
It's always in 3s.
Except for the times that it's not.
Eat this, you genocidal maniac!
Best things in life come in 3s except for the
What the hell kind of attack is that with a random slamming on the ground?
Oh, my
He's
thumb
like firing
hurts. My thumb hurts. Remember, I'm not even using a control stick. I'm using a fucking D-pad.
Well, yeah, because
It
the
appears I was in error assuming
PlayStation
that a
didn't have a
bureaucratic model such
D-pad
as
at this point.
myself would be able to best you in
It didn't have a
hand-to-hand
control stick
combat.
at this point.
However, I was
You're
successful.
using
Yeah,
the
it was.
official
It
PlayStation
wasn't until
controller.
Gran Turismo was the first to introduce it.
Before you could interfere.
And of course, you're using an official PlayStation.
Why the hell is he still smiling whilst he's talking to you?
Because apparently, like, it's too late, you cringe bastard. I've already succeeded in genociding the
This
island.
is Mega Man Juno, bureaucratic model 3rd class. Authorization number 8677.
Bureaucratic model 3rd class.
Requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Stop! Stop it!
If you wish to shoot me, please do not hesitate. My program has already been backed up in Eden's central core. I eagerly await my next activation.
Okay.
Two pieces of rebar. Is that 2 pieces of rebar or one? You think?
I don't know. I don't know.
Either way, I think the answer to that is yeah, bad.
What should I do?
Well, he's fucking dead.
Interrupt command.
He got backed up though, so I'm sure he'll find a way to return.
First class Mega Man trigger.
What?
Under
In the
suspicion of
sequel.
malfunction,
What?
bureaucratic
He said his
third
systems were
class
backed
Juno
up,
has
so
been
guess what? He's
deactivated
locked
by
away the
Mega
server,
Man
ready to
trigger,
return.
As per Ordinance 103.
Uh.
Mega Man Trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of bureaucratic model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reroute acknowledged. Priority given to...
Okay, so let me get this straight. Well, I fucking killed a genocidal maniac. It's the monkey that saves the day.
Predesignated coordinates.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't that the rules when it comes to most group projects? You do all the hard work, and then the one who comes at the end takes all the credit?
Is this just trying to convince me to play Super Monkey Ball?
Advertising in games? It was an earlier trait than you think.
Huzzah! The pillar won't kill us, I guess.
Data? There's nothing to worry about anymore, Mega Man. Everything should return to normal shortly.
Do you know who I am?
I'm your peripheral memory storage device. You originally created me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother, too. I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything. What you are, why you lost your memory, your original function, and mission.
Why don't you tell me now, dickhead?
Blasted contraption. It's always breaking down at the worst time.
Mega Man, are you all right?
Yep, I'm just fine.
Gramps and I were working on the radio forever, but couldn't get it to work.
Mega Man, you won't believe what we saw. I'm glad these old eyes of mine lasted long enough to see it.
Calm down, Gramps. He's
I-
been like this ever since... Huh? Mega Man? Are you alright?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off like that, making me worry myself sick over you.
Girl, I just stopped a genocide, okay? I don't want to hear it.
I have faith in you. Thanks. See you soon.
Yes, but you didn't check in with your friends.
Data, let's go.
How dare you?
Ready? Mega Man? Ready.
Okay. So did we find that mother lode? Did we find like that big? Were we able to use that big ass crystal?
We're ready to go anytime you are.
Thanks, Ro. Tell me, do you really have to
Are we still going to be jumped by pirates?
After all you've done for us, please stay a while longer. We haven't had the chance to thank you properly.
Well, it's not that we don't want to stay. It's just that we've got some unfinished business that we've got to take care of. Right?
Yep, that's right.
Where?
Besides,
What is this
now that
unfinished
we've got a
business?
refractor for the flutter, it's time for us to go.
If you must go, won't you at least come to town and say goodbye to everyone?
I suppose we should at least say goodbye, eh? Hey, Mega Man, why don't you go? Give him our best.
It would mean so much to everyone.
Go on, Mega Man. And say goodbye to the Junkman's wife for me.
Okay. I'm
Say
going.
goodbye to the junk. I didn't even talk to most of the people in town. Hey, Data, you little fucking shit. Okay, I guess, like, I guess I'm just, like, fucking off, I guess. Like, I gotta talk to all these people, I guess. Like, do I have to talk to everybody? Do I have to talk to everybody? Wow, you're really something, aren't you? We can make you a member of the gang if you want. Oh, you're leaving already? Too bad. Hi there, hero.
Knight is completely confused by everything as well. Don't worry, Knights, you're not the only one.
Why did I just get a movie ad about black vampires? I'm confused. Because... Why did you point out that they're black?
Maybe they're Blackulas.
Christ. Thanks for everything, Mega Man. Come back and play with Paprika sometime. Thank you for saving the city. You know, you remind me of my dead husband.
I turned him into a cyborg as well.
Do you really have to go, Mega Man? You're the best digger we've had as a customer. I'm sure you'll do fine wherever you go. You and your spotter roll. You two seem to get along really well, like a digger and spotter should.
How much money have you dumped into this store since you've been here?
Hundreds of thousands of dollars.
How are they not just retiring on what you gave them?
I don't know.
How bad are the taxes in this town?
Oh, Mega Man, it's you. Leaving, are you? We may have lived through the great disaster and all the trouble with the pirates, but once you're gone, we'll have to take care of everything ourselves again. We're going to have a rough time of it after you leave. We'll take care of yourself, okay? Don't worry. We'll take care of things from now on. Well, we'll try it to, at least. Alright, well, if pirates come and fuck up your shit, I don't want to hear fuck all! Okay? Like, I had to save your...
I was gonna say, I mean, you won't hear anything. You'll be far away.
Well, I guess this
But
means
this
we
is
somehow
plans to use in
managed
the
to
future.
live.
I'm very impressed the buildings are all still the same from like the 19th century.
I am so confused. Oh, it's the artist girl.
Considering you can literally, I mean, considering you can literally destroy them with like an attachment for your arm, and they are reduced to rubble in seconds. I assume that they're this style because it's cheap to rebuild.
Point.
Our blue hero has come to say goodbye to us. Just kidding. Today's my day off. Thanks for saving the island, man.
What part of that was needed it to be her day off?
Alright, well, I talked to everybody that I give a shit about, okay? I can't go talk to the girl in the hospital, so, like, I guess, fuck her, I guess, so... Whee! Back
Look,
to the
you paid for her
flutter.
to have you paid for her to have new legs. It's fine.
I didn't just pay for her new fucking legs, I paid for a whole goddamn hospital.
Yeah.
You own the hospital.
I own half this fucking city!
This game is teaching you to invest in property.
So what you're saying is Mega Man is United Healthcare?
The Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Guys, like, I dropped my wallet somewhere. Cool, not my fucking problem.
Go fucking find it.
Go fucking find it, old man!
Thank you so much for your help. Take care of yourselves.
Bye.
Take care. Goodbye.
See you later, Amelia.
What the fuck was that last one? Was that the monkey? Was that Data?
Goodbye.
Every time you say Data, I think of Star Trek.
I'm just thinking Brent Spiner just suddenly shows up in the middle of it.
Wait, are we like... I'm just imagining him from, like, that bad Star Trek movie. Where, like, he gets the emotional chip.
Insurrection?
Well,
Yeah, the one where he, like, gets the emotional chip.
it's not
Yeah.
like
Oh, hang on. No,
meant to
most
be
Generations.
Generations.
but
It's
everything
Generations.
worked out in the end,
Yeah.
right?
I think about the one where he discovered how to become human by learning the art of play.
Something happened while you were underground?
Huh? Yeah. Well, not really. Don't worry about it.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, he
don't know,
also sings HMS Pinafore.
Don't ever forget that I'll always
Oh god, I
believe
forgot that was in that film.
Roll.
Mega Man, roll! Look outside! The island!
Data, Picard, and Worf
Mega
sing
Man?
Gilbert and Sullivan. It's
is
kind
It's
of
just
amazing.
the opening line of just Picard asks Worf, are you familiar with Gilbert and Sullivan? No, sir, I've not become familiar with all members of the crew yet. No, Worf.
Look at all those flat JPEGs! Oh. I recognize a few of you.
those of you at home are watching. Our brave heroes are taking off, heading for new adventures. As you can see,
Yes.
paper catalogs have come out to send them off and wish them well.
Okay.
Hey, everybody!
Hey, you
I
guys!
had an ex-
Really nice
I had an ex-flatmate who harbored the suspicion that Insurrection wasn't actually as bad as people had, as he remembered it, and then we watched it again, and he was like, "No, it is."
new course.
Yeah. Nostalgia Critic did do a great review in it way back when with his brother, Linkara, but it's just so bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, coming off the back of First Contact, just how? Why? The unwritten curse that every
Because-
odd movie film is terrible from Star Wars.
Well, Star Trek, but like, yeah, but like,
sorry,
well, the
yes.
the reason was that they got a massive amount of pushback from traditional Star Trek fans about First Contact
Really?
because it's an action movie.
With philosophical bits in it as well. I mean,
not really. It's mostly shooting Borg.
Okay, so
shooting Borg and Captain Picard becoming Captain Ahab.
I guess that was Mega Man Legends.
Really expecting us to get attacked by pirates at some point there.
Well, we did get attacked by pirates. We were attacked by the Bonds.
We did it, Patrick. We saved the city.
We saved Bikini Bottom.
The bottom's in ruins. But it's saved.
Gramps, can you open up the number 11 valve again?
Got it.
Why are they just playing like? Why are they just playing fucking like the lines from the game?
It's a dog!
Reasons?
I'm so lost.
Oh, what happened this time? I can't take my eyes off you for a second, can I? Just you wait till we get back. You're in a lot of trouble.
I mean, music is hard. You have to pay composers and everything.
Hey, you! Let's go!
Well, I'm not gonna say it was bad. I think it was okay.
I'm not gonna say it was good.
It
Well,
was. It
it's
was a
clunky.
bread
It's clunky.
sandwich.
It's clearly like first game syndrome. It's clunky. It's got a lot going for it. It's really charming, by the way. Like, holy shit, is it charming as shit? Like, I
it's
love that
struggling.
style.
It felt like it was struggling to adapt to the Mega Man formula to 3D.
Yeah, like that's an accurate way of describing it.
Let's go.
But like genuinely, outside of like the tightness and frustration of the camera, genuinely like the art style is great. The voice acting is somewhat decent, which for a Mega Man game, that's like that might as well be like a Golden Globe standard of quality. That like their voice acting doesn't make me want to immediately die. But yeah, like there was like some things that were frustrating, which was like the fact that most bosses can be beaten by like just strafing around them, and the fact that like the main lock-on mode is garbage. Like every guy that I looked up said, please turn on to free mode, so that way like you're not getting screwed. And I'm like, but that's the default. Which is like the way they want you to play. They want you to play. It's your game, do what you want.
Come on, hurry up! He's getting away!
Like, genuinely, like, what are you gonna stream next? That's a. I think like I'm gonna go through the Mega Man Legends series. I just don't know what else to do. Genuinely. I'm also just like waiting on I'm also just waiting on like Space Marine 2 to update. Which that joke update last night was funny.
What was the joke update last night? Because I've been out the loop the last 24 hours.
You can play as the chaplain. They released like a.
Are you fucking shitting me? They actually did that.
No, it's a joke. It's showing like the same like kind of thing they reveal all their information on.
Right.
But like it was like
you can chastise teammates for not following the codex.
Essentially, you could be a dickhead simulator, is what they were saying, but like you couldn't actually. Was a joke. You earned yourself a subscriber.
I'm just picturing that. Just make a Templar, a chaplain, and say, "You brother, why are you reading the codex and not using it as toilet paper?"
Don't ever forget that I'll always.
You play a Templar chaplain, or sorry, a Black Templar, because I repeat myself.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't mind having a Space Wolf expansion where you literally just there's a mini game of just drinking as much mud as you can. That's literally just the thing. It's just a drinking contest.
Haven't they either announced or added the Space Wolf stuff to it? There's like a unique Reaper.
Yeah, they're breaking out the infamous Moon helmet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
We have an after credit.
We have pirates! We got pirates! They're on the water!
Well, there they
Oh.
go. Not a care in the world. Hey, Tron, can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this. That's right, that's right.
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings.
Oh. Oh! They took it.
Who would have thought there was such a huge
Oh.
refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up?
Well, at least they got something out of it.
Last laugh.
Yeah, I guess they got the last laugh.
So in the end, the pirates just won.
Assuming
I
we
guess
get to the next
they
island.
pulled a win. It's Ark of Omens all over again.
Oh well, at least he's in a good mood.
I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do with that giant fucking refractor, but like,
Let's make it a nice.
Blackface.
It'll make an excellent lawn ornament.
hi.
Remember, he's giant and needs to be towed behind.
Right. I guess Tron couldn't fit him on the boat.
No.
To be continued. Thank you for playing. Okay. Interesting. Okay, genuinely, I do like the Bond family. I do like the Bond family. I like Diesel. I like Teasel. Sorry, Teasel. I like Tron, and I do like the weird.
World covered by
Did the game just fucking start again? Oh, okay. Excellent. Alright, shit. Well, that happened. That was a game. Again, like, I can see where they want to go with it. I can see that they enjoy, like, I can see where they're wanting to go with this. Main complaints thus far, though, it's like, okay, but did you have to drop the story on me in the last 10 minutes of the fucking game? Like, we built up this mystery, we built it up, and then all of a sudden, now, like, I'm getting tons of things dropped on me with, like, keywords and phrases being said that I have no fucking clue what they're talking about. Like, chat, there's a way to do storytelling. It's not that way.
You don't understand. It's deep lore, and you're supposed to like undecode it and so on. And no, that's I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Dark Souls and Souls likes, and the fact that they don't actually have storytelling.
No, you gotta go into the description of the item without like accidentally discarding it, and then read a bunch of paragraphs of a bunch of unrelated shit. Just
Destiny 1, is that you?
And that will unveil the secret of why he said one word when you hit him 5 times.
Martha.
Because that's how we do storytelling, apparently.
Like, Chad, I'm not saying like Dark Souls is like bad storytelling, but come on.
I am. I will say that.
Oh. Well,
If I need to do supplemental reading to understand your story is badly told.
I mean, fair.
I apply this to Dark Souls. I applied this to Final Fantasy 13.
But
I'm
you had
sorry,
to do
game,
supplemental
if you
reading
don't
for fucking Final Fantasy 13?
Yes. The game does not explain its own plot.
What? Like, I gave Space Marine 2 shit for this. Like, I actively said,
Right.
like, how fucking dare you? pull up Orion Nexus.
Right, without getting like deep into like why it doesn't. There's basically like your characters get cursed at the start of it, essentially, and if they don't, if they do a certain set of things, they will turn into monsters. So they decide to do that certain set of things because there's a chance that by doing it they won't turn into monsters. And somehow this is like them taking control of their own fate or something by doing exactly what the villains want them to do.
Alrighty then.
And none of it makes sense because there's one character in it who is clearly the character that is there to have things explained to them, and at some point that character stopped being the protagonist during development. So you know how in Final Fantasy X, Tidus exists entirely to have other characters explain how the world works to him?
Oh no.
Sorry. Other people who have played Final Fantasy X agree with me that's basically the purpose that Tidus serves within the narrative.
Yeah, because he's not the main character. It's the priestess girl. And
Yeah. Yuna is the main character. Tidus is essentially, he is the character you play as. He is your player insert, but you exist in this world to have other, and as an outsider to this world, to have other characters be like, no, this is this thing. This is why we do this. This is how this world works. It gives an in-universe reason for why someone is doing an exposition dump. That's not the case in 13 because you are essentially an elite soldier who is like responsible for enforcing the society's rules. So you know all of them. So at no point does your character need to ask why anything is the case and just make statements of the, oh, that's the Algablazen. Also, we're never going to explain it.
Seeing the creative community tear voice actor Nathan Noakes apart.
Why?
For absolutely no reason whatsoever, here's a series of screen caps of voice actor Nathan Noakes, the guy who vouched for the actor replacing the striking performer in Genshin Impact, casually admitting in an interview that he sees AI voiceover as a business opportunity and was fine with doing it. Essentially, he's a scab.
Fair.
And and piece of shit who's like, yeah, no, replace me and my fellow coworkers with your stupid machines that will break.
If you want to be put into a giant battery system, just say it.
If you want to be turned to a servitor, just say it.
No, let's be honest. He has fucking investments in AI. It's always
probably, but apparently, from what some sources are saying right now, AI is going to crap out in like a year or two, because unless you can keep adding stuff to its creative generator, it's fucked. It's FUBAR. And they're already stealing from each other, and it's already fucking with their internal systems. And
yeah, the Ouroboros can only go so far.
Yeah, the Ouroboros. It's fucking NFTs again.
Yes. And before that, Bitcoin. Well, no. It's not, because NFTs existed to give you something to spend Bitcoin on.
And then,
if that makes sense.
And then look how badly that crashed. And investors are already like,
yes.
So where's my money? And the AI and the AI tech bros are like, I need like $300 million more. We're currently in the middle of a trade war because of you mindless fucks.
No. That's the funny thing as well. Apparently insiders, like actually credible insiders in Washington now, are saying that Elmo is being shown the door.
What?
He's being what, sorry?
He's being shown the door.
Elmo. Oh!
Elon.
Elon. Fuck.
Oh yeah. He said he's going to finish. He's 130 days in is his mark. Apparently, he's declared that he is going to be all finished at that point.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with the fact that apparently Trump is pissed off at him because he's basically failed.
Yeah, he threw like millions.
The man's been hiding in the toilet from him.
Apparently, he threw like millions into the Wisconsin election or something like that, and it blew up in his face horribly.
Well, no, there was a special election for the Wisconsin Supreme Court, and it was basically a Democrat versus a super right wing dude, and I forget exactly what, but coming up is a very important vote that not only affects Wisconsin, but the Republicans need it to pass, because then they can use it to affect the entire nation on several issues. Yeah. And that's why, like, there's so much money, not just from them, but also the Democrats were also pouring a ton of money into as well.
It's something like there's a vote coming up. The state Senate is expected to vote one way. The governor is expected to overturn it, and then the state court could theoretically overturn that. But if they're
it's a fucking blowout. She won by like 300,000 votes.
Yeah, it was. She had 55% of the votes.
What the fuck? What's the total population of Wisconsin?
A little over 3 million eligible voters.
Also,
5.96 million.
Yep, and she had 1.3 million votes. He had just over a million.
So hardly anyone turned out for this election either way.
Yeah, it still was a somewhat close election, not super close, but still.
Most politics would consider that
Florida. Right. Although the Republicans won, they lost a huge amount of their lead in those primaries.
I don't know.
More than half.
What the fuck is happening?
We're seeing like a lot of people who voted Republican in the presidential, like, oh shit,
it's my money.
Yeah, I need to, and they're switching sides. We have lifelong Republicans switching and voting Democrat.
Well, there was also other news inside Europe too. The far right party in France got fucked yesterday.
Marine Le Pen.
Like, she got
screwed over, man.
She got caught for embezzlement and has been convicted of it, and now can't even participate in her party for 5 years. And most of the fucking party's leadership also got fucked too.
Okay, so because of Trump, we haven't been getting very much like European news. She's bad, right?
Yeah, she's straight up like Hitler did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Marine Le Pen is the daughter of another chap called Le Pen, who used to lead what was known as the National Rally, which was then changed to the National Front. This is a man who denied the Holocaust happened.
Okay, you can stop there. That sounds right wing as fuck.
Oh yeah, this is a man who denied the Holocaust actually happened, along with some other bits as well. Marine Le Pen has been a prime focus for the severe right-wing outlooks on immigrants infiltrating France, is what they say. It's overtaken the areas like all the camps down by Calais, and she's been leading this for a long time. She's been one of the big forefronts of the far right rising so much in Europe, alongside the AfD, with what's going on in Hungary, Poland, Turkey, here in the UK with the Reform Party, formerly known as the Brexit Party, formerly known as UKIP, or the BNP. It's been a time.
It's
technically those three are separate parties, because he just keeps reforming the same fucking company.
Yeah.
I actually found out something somewhat interesting the other day. there were actually several Jewish people who survived the Holocaust and then would go on to become Holocaust deniers.
Yeah.
So
Dude, I do
I
not
was
get
reading
this
it.
brain
I
rot.
was, well, no. So actually, there's actually several psychologists that did writings on this, and they honestly think it's a trauma response.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Like
Yeah,
they're just
you know what? Something so horrific happened to you, you can't believe that it happened to you, so you convince yourself it didn't.
yeah, basically.
Yeah, no, that is a
Um,
natural known phenomena.
No, so the Marine Le Pen one is even more funny because in 2021, when France was having some other like internal like bureaucratic nonsense because France, Marine Le Pen gave a speech
Oh no.
in which she said that if a politician was convicted of misappropriating public funds, they should be barred from office for life.
She got
That
5
is
years,
exactly
by
what
the
she
way,
did.
chat. Like, she and her associates cannot seek public office. Essentially, she's so fucking stupid, she just shot her own party in the knees. She literally was second place only because the liberals and the socialists basically got together and said, hey, so we don't run our guy here, so your guy can win, and you don't run your guy here, so we can win.
It's,
Okay.
It's slightly different. It's slightly different from that. The French system has a two-round election. So they run the election, and then either the top 2 candidates or the top 3 candidates, I forget, go on to the next stage. So like you don't have to have an outright majority initially. So like she was predicted to probably win the first round, and then whoever was in second place would get everyone else's vote. Is essentially how the French system normally works.
Yeah, and she barely lost. And now, like, she can't even fucking participate anymore because she's so fucking stupid. Which,
Well,
like, thank God.
She is going to appeal against it. She could still win the appeal technically.
Yeah, there's going to be a big protest in Paris as well, apparently. It'd be interesting to see how many people do show up for it.
And she is 100% going to do the Trump thing of, well, this is all politically motivated, and they're out to get me, and they can't stop me in the ballot box, so they're trying to stop me in the courts. So we'll see how well that works.
I hope it blows up in her fucking face, because I want Europe to be, like, some sort of realm of sanity at this point.
Well,
I mean, I hope you guys are that as well, because I'm just kind of hoping that
From what I understand about my own Canadian... from what I can understand about my own fucking election cycle right now, it's a fucking shit show. Like, the Liberals have a clear majority in the polls. It's... And it doesn't help that the Conservative Party leader is currently saying, like, women have timers, basically. And they should be able to buy homes so they can have kids. But he says it in such a way where it's like he's either talking like they're machines or like the only purpose of a woman is to be fucked and bred. And it's very disturbing.
I mean, I do like freshly baked bread.
I like bread too. But not the bread he's talking about. But in other news, in actual positive news, we'll end this on a positive note today. Switch 2 announced. Switch 2, new games. Silk Song. You finally got your fucking Silk Song, everybody. Oh.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Silk Song was announced.
Well then.
Only took him like a decade, right?
At least. So what you're saying is there's hope for Titanfall 3.
Maybe.
I
and
can
then
keep puffing on my copium.
And then new Mario Kart. New Mario Kart. And of
Isn't there also
course,
an Undertale sequel?
I guess so. I think it's Deltarune's next update, I think.
Okay.
But new Mario Kart. It's called Mario Kart World. We have some like information on it. First off, it's we got all the returning characters. We got King Boo coming back. Pauline's coming back. There's going to be Sea-Doos and airplanes now. So they just straight up took Diddy Kong Racing. Good to see that. Goomba is now a playable racer. A fucking dry bones fish is a playable racer. And now, gentlemen, I want you to guess. Who else would they have made into a racer in this game?
In terms of
Solid
Nintendo
Snake.
characters.
Yes.
Link.
Solid Snake.
No.
I was thinking, who could it be? Sonic the
Sonic.
Hedgehog's finally shown up?
No.
Is it the create? Is it the create? What was it name? The creator of Super Mario?
No.
No.
Will, would you like a
Hideo
shot?
Kojima. Hideo Kojima
Sorry?
himself.
Would you like a shot, Will?
I was gonna say the disembodied Tetris block.
It's the fucking cow from Moo Moo Meadows. It's a fucking cow.
Fucking amazing. That is brilliant.
They also got Spike and a fucking penguin. Also, they redid Donkey Kong's design to the movie design. I fucking hate it.
Okay.
But in other news as well for Mario Kart World, there will be different outfits for the characters. Like they showed off that
What are you
like
saying is microtransactions?
I don't know if it's going to be microtransactions. God, I hope not.
No. They're not going to be microtransactions. They're going to charge you full price.
But
Point, it's Nintendo.
as they have said, the launch lineup for it will be Mario Kart World, welcome Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, so it's probably gonna be like a Nintendo Wii U Land or something. Street Fighter 6, Split Fiction, Hitman World of Assassination, Bravely Default Flying Fairy, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, Deltarune's Chapters 1 to 4, Civilization 7, Survival Kids, Cyberpunk 2077. This console's powered enough to run that. Kunitsu Gami, Path of the Goddess, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2S, Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma, Nobunaga's Ambition, Awakening Complete Edition, Fast Fusion, Fortnite, a fucking course, Arcade Archives 2 Ridge Racer, and The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Tears of the Kingdom. And GameCube titles for Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack members. They're finally...
I was going to say, is it...
finally doing fucking GameCube.
Is this not going to be backwards compatible, I take it?
I have no idea. We'll have to see. I know that I want it. I know that I want this console very badly. But for the Nintendo GameCube titles, they are adding The Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, Soul Calibur 2, and this is the biggest shocker of all, F-Zero GX.
Ooh, nice.
What's okay?
And this will be on the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack for GameCube.
I am assuming the Soul Calibur version that we'll be getting is the Nintendo version.
Yes, it'll be the one with Link.
Yeah, because all three of them had different characters. I can't remember who the Xbox one had.
Soul Calibur wasn't that what we had the Spartan? Was that Killer Instinct?
That was Killer Instinct.
No, because the PlayStation one had Hayachi from Tekken.
Yeah, but Dead or Alive for Xbox had had a Spartan. It was Daisy, I think.
Yeah, Maria 062, I think was her name.
Yeah.
Looking this up now.
Either way, good shit. But yeah, Switch 2.
Oh, yeah. So it was. Fuck. Yeah, the one for the Xbox. It was Spawn.
Spawn. Okay.
Yeah.
Spawn got into a fighting game.
Yeah, I mean that's not a bad place for Spawn, honestly, as a character.
I mean, yeah.
It's got about as much depth as your average Street Fighter character.
Shots fired! Even though his
Wrong.
legal history is more complicated.
Yes, but I'm not talking about his legal history. I'm talking about the character development of it. Street Fighter characters are essentially an interesting design and a concept.
So you mean like Fortnite?
Yeah, pretty much. No, Fortnite is a content aggregator.
You know what? I'm gonna say it. Fishman from Fortnite for president. He can't fuck it up worse than anyone else has.
I will say that when it comes to Fortnite, as many people mock it, it is one of the most important games in history, because were it not for Fortnite, we wouldn't have crossplay. Because that broke the barrier, that broke the dam for Sony, that forced them to actually allow people to be able to play against Sony players, to play with people on PC, on Switch, and on Xbox. That was the one that broke the dam. Before that, you could not get it for Love and Toffee.
I'm sitting
So as
here.
much as we mock
I'm
it,
sitting
it
here.
was one of the most important.
I'm sitting here trying to find an argument. I'm sitting here trying, and
yeah, you really want to. You really want to, but no, that is the truth. If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have had all those crossplay factors, or Sony would have been delayed by a long margin, where Sony would have still gripped that. You know, it was a big thing, even with, I remember when Destiny 2 announced it with crossplay, they really had to fight Sony. That was the last thing they had to, literally almost hours before the announcement. But Fortnite was so powerful with just so many people playing, as opposed to your CODs, your Battlefields, and otherwise. Nothing matched just how much of a hit and how much revenue that game was making that Sony had to relent.
Alrighty.
I mean, my counter argument was that at that point is just greed, and it didn't have to be Fortnite that did that.
It's just Fortnite had the power to do it over any other potential company.
But my point is, if we just delete Fortnite from existence, another game would fill that void.
It would.
Actually, it would, because Fortnite has done a lot of other things. Well, I mean, the whole thing of they pretty much invented or created the whole thing with Oasis from Ready Player One. They basically made a lot of those things happen with the whole watching films in there, with the concerts and all the rest. I hate the fact they had exclusive footage for certain major blockbusters within the game itself. That was bloody annoying as hell. But it is a thing. It is very surreal. Without that, we would not have had.
Actually, you know what's
all
really
those
fucked up that I learned recently? So, like, I watch a guy called Star Wars Explained, really good YouTube channel for, like, explaining Star Wars in the way that, like, is digestible and understandable. He did a series where it's, like, answering your questions for, like, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, so on and so forth. Like, all the big questions, like, a lot of people had for those movies.
Mm-hmm.
Someone asked, hey, was Palpatine's speech in fucking Rise of Skywalker, like, ever said and or revealed? And it was. Do you want to know where they revealed it? Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to. It's things like that, most important plot points, because it happened with Avengers as well, I think. Was it Endgame?
I'm gonna hurt somebody, holy shit. That actually makes me mad.
What?
I'm legitimately mad.
I mean, Endgame has the Fortnite product placement in it.
Oh god, yeah, was it Thor?
Yeah, Thor's playing it.
the devs of Fortnite, like, hey, all kudos to them because they have turned what everyone thought was, oh, hey, it's just another PUBG, it's gonna fail, into this colossal game. And they made a ton of money.
To be fair, it's not just another PUBG. It's literally just PUBG. But
I think
then with a massive.
It wasn't even supposed to be PUBG. It was supposed to be a fucking zombie survival shooter.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, they had the tiniest booth at Gamescom back in the day when they first brought that out. They were non-existent. Nobody knew who the hell they were.
This is like the Among Us thing, where Among Us existed for nearly 5 years before it actually got popular, and they were already they were about to shelve it.
There's a video essay. I need to find it. He's the YouTuber was talking about so the whole thing that started the whole PUBG Sons of the Forest Fortnite was actually Arma 2.
Yeah, it's an Arma 2 mod.
Yep. The DayZ mod.
The guy his name used to be on PUBG.
Yeah. Player Unknown.
Player Unknown. Yeah, was the lead modder for that mod. Yeah, I used to play PUBG a lot.
And then Bohemia announced hey, we're coming out with Arma 3. And so he's like, okay, my mod has a huge following already.
Yep.
I'm not porting this over to Arma 3, even though it eventually did by another group of modders. I'm going to take this and make my own game, which eventually became PUBG. And then everyone, a whole bunch of people were like, hey, where's all the old building and trading mechanics and all that stuff that was in the original DayZ mod? So then the DayZ game started getting made. And then they went a different direction with that. And everyone's like, okay, we want the old action shooter part of that. And so Fortnite started getting made. And so you have all these different games branching off because of this one mod that became super popular.
Well, it's not even that. It's that it's that as well. Allegedly, and there's court cases involved in this, the PUBG people asked the people who made Fortnite at the time to help them with something, and then mysteriously, about 6 months later, Fortnite came out and said we're doing a Battle Royale mode, and its code is mysteriously similar to that PUBG was using.
Yep.
It's like Flavor Aid and Kool-Aid. Remember, Kool-Aid was the ripoff to Flavor Aid.
Mm-hmm.
And then a certain event happened that made a Flavor Aid not popular anymore.
No one plays PUBG anymore.
Yeah, and it actively killed another game.
Yeah.
I might actually boot up PUBG again and see what it's like now, because I haven't played it in literally 4 or 5 years.
It's same.
I know. I believe it's the same, but it was a good gameplay loop at least.
If you ever decide to hit me up, I'll join you.
I do not play Battle Royale. I do not play Battle Royale games because I just fucking.
They're stressful.
Yeah, super stressful.
Yeah.
I don't want to be stressed. I don't want to be stressed.
We did. We used to do on a server I was on. We used to do private servers. And we used to do zombie mode, which was fun.
Also, apparently, from what I'm seeing on here, is that apparently the new tariffs that just came out is going to cost Americans $6 trillion in taxes.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's going to be a time.
Are those eggs cheaper yet, guys? Those eggs cheaper yet?
Actually, yes, they are, because the price hike for the eggs was caused by bird flu. And because of American law, if a single chicken tests positive, you have to kill the entire flock.
Interesting.
So yeah. So yeah, they've gone back down. They're not quite at the same price as they were. They're still a bit more expensive, but they've gone back down, and of course Trump is taking credit for that. But so for
Even
the
though
tariffs,
he's caused I've put out one bushfire
yeah.
as he set fire to the whole fucking city.
Yeah, the way he announces the tariffs plan is that he has a list of the nations that have tariffs against us, and we're placing tariffs against them divided by half. So if they have 50%, we're going with 25%. And not only that, but we're also going with a 10% tariff across the board for every country that we do business with.
So congratulations, Americans. Your Warhammer models just got 10% more expensive.
Yep.
Even more so
We
soon
can't do
because
anything about that.
the UK is going to be hitting with tariffs pretty soon too.
No.
Oh, hey, Al.
Apparently, probably.
Hi.
We're getting a 10%, and that's it.
We're gonna probably do it at 10%, but apparently it's basically there's a couple of industries here that are basically fucked by it, but other than that, the vast majority of what Britain sells to the US is not tariff exempt.
Yep.
Also,
we are an exporter of services.
Also, just to prove my point that just to show I'm not bullshitting, take a look at memes chat to show like I'm not bullshitting you guys.
I believe you.
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's so great. And he has the radio. It's his cart.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Also, apparently you're able to grind now on you're able to grind now on fucking Rails.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm like, what? You added planes, you added Sea-Doos.
I like the new bike model. Yeah, the bike models look really cool.
They gave Daisy a moped.
Yeah.
Wee.
Wee.
But yeah, just like I'm sitting here. I never thought
sure
I would see the day in my entire fucking life where
I'm sure.
You first.
No, you go for it.
I never thought I'd see the day in my life where both Sonic and Mario racing games are like, they're both coming out at the same time, essentially, and they both look great. I never thought I'd see the day where China, Korea, and Japan are talking again.
I brought that up earlier.
God, that was wild. Yeah,
I never thought I'd see the fucking day.
You got 3 countries that absolutely despise each other to start talking again.
Like, I don't like. This is the conversation in my head.
He brings people together. He's the best at it.
I'm sitting here amazed because I'm just like, what the fuck was the conversation in that room? What the fuck was the conversation in that room? It had to go something like this, right? Like, I fucking hate you. Well, I fucking hate you. Well, you guys have fucked me in the ass for like years, says Korea. But fuck that guy over there. Oh yeah, fuck him.
Yeah.
You want to sell computer chips to each other?
You guys literally enslaved us for several hundred years, and we still hate you over it. But we hate that guy more.
You want to sell computer chips to each other? I have no idea what's going on in the world anymore. My brain is like broken.
I think the simulation is breaking down.
I mean, the listeners apologized for this back in 2017 or whatever. They apologized if the simulation was not believable. We are so sorry. We're going to reset the system.
I think the player at the computer got bored with their sim save.
Oh god, yeah, they're playing SimCity, decided to put all the disasters all at once, or they let the child play it.
No. There's a meme where it's like if you had access to tell everybody on Earth a message and they didn't know it was you, what would you tell them? And the person replied with, one person has escaped the simulation. The difficulty has now increased.
Oh my
That's what happens.
I remember
Somebody
that meme.
escaped
It's so old.
Somebody escaped finally, and now everybody else is fucked because of it.
I just.
Amazing to think of just the. There were some really odd memes we had back then.
I'm like so confused now because I'm both like, it's so fucking over, chat, and it's like, we're so fucking back, chat. I have like, it has been a roller coaster of emotions, and I don't know how to feel about it. Can we take the nukes away from the tangerine, please?
To be fair, the meme I saw that made me laugh the most in the last couple of days was the one that was basically so now if Cory Booker crouches 4 times, backs up and does a half turn, a frame perfect half turn, he basically gets the time skip to the end of the presidency.
Oh.
I was watching Cory Booker for the majority of his speech. Like, dude, I don't agree with him on everything, but god damn, I respect that man.
The fact you can't even have a bathroom break.
I actually, so not to undercut this, but like to undercut it, he informed everybody about what he was doing. He didn't drop this as a surprise or anything, so they just planned around it.
I know. Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but still, going 25 hours without a break, it's impressive.
Do anything?
No. I still argue for the fact
It stopped it for a day, which got people talking about it. So it's made some impact.
Someone help me out here. I don't know what exactly he was fucking doing. Like what it was about.
So, in the United States, we have something called a filibuster.
Yeah, I know about the filibuster. What was he filibustering? Is what I'm asking.
Nothing technically.
Yeah, but they were discussing voting on cutting Medicare and Medicaid budgets. Because that's coming up soon. Because that's the next thing on the chopping block for Trump, and so that's what he was up there, and that was the majority of his speech, was going over like everything, like all the Social Security insurance, all the people that are out in rural areas that are gonna have their hospitals shut down, all of this stuff. That was the majority of his speech, and that's like he was reading letters and going over everything that was going to be affected. And it looks like he did do some things, because there are quite a few Republicans now that are like, oh wait, fuck.
Oh wait, fuck! That's my constituency. How am I gonna get my millions of dollars from my fucking stupid ass voters that don't know how to fucking read? I'm sorry.
And
you're right.
As of right now, the vote on cutting Medicare and Medicaid has been paused, which is a good sign, because that usually means if they pause a vote on something, they're going to withdraw it.
Not to mention that a lot of the lines he said have now become rallying cries for the upcoming protests on Saturday. A lot of the stuff that he said is likely going to be on signs. And also, the most beautiful one of all, he broke the record, as is known, 25 hours. The record he broke was for a chap who was a Democrat back in the 50s, so this is when they were the opposite end of the spectrum, who had a run for 24 hours arguing against civil rights for black people.
Yep.
And this particular gentleman, he is black from his family. He talked about his family history, the latter hours of how a lot of the bigger moment in history, his family's linked in some of these moments when it came to civil rights, when it came to the fact that he's the descendant of a slave owner and a slave family and all this stuff. So all that was just building up, and his speech blew that out the water. So he was there not because of him, but in spite of him or despite of him was the line. It was sublime.
And so there, I know you mentioned earlier that he didn't get a break. So they do get breaks, but they have to keep talking. Because that's the whole thing about a filibuster, is you have to keep going with your speech. And because of these kinds of things, they have a special corner of the chambers where you can go to the bathroom. But he had prepared for this by fasting so he wouldn't have to go to the bathroom. in the middle of his speech.
I was sitting there thinking, has he got a Foley catheter attached or something we don't know about?
No, he was just super dehydrated and didn't need to pee.
Like deliberately
Insane.
dehydrated himself prior to the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just saying. I mean, the thing is, he even, as I said, his whole speeches were still focusing on the whole point throughout the whole thing. It wasn't like Ted Cruz, or since he doesn't like pronouns, Raphael Theodore Cruz, since he doesn't like having his chosen pronouns, is the recent thing. He just read Green Eggs and Ham at one point because he couldn't work out what to talk about for that period. Whilst Mr. Booker had, is he senator or is he governor? I'm trying to remember which end of the house he's in. Senator Booker kept going with input from the rest of the Democrats, but he kept going constantly, focusing on discussions, listening.
It was over 1,160 pages of prepared material.
Yeah, insane. And then I think he said about, was it 80 times? I rescind for a question, but I do not rescind.
It's I yield for a question. No, it's I
think it is. Yeah, yield for a question, but I do not rescind the floor. I think or something like that.
Yeah, that's it. Basically meaning because if you yield for a question, but you don't say that last part, it means you're ending your filibuster. So you have to say that last part, that you're retaining the floor, so that after the question and after you answer, you can keep going.
So very much. There was history there.
What some people were saying today is what he actually did, which is actually quite important, is, and this sounds petty, but it's probably not in this day and age. He basically captured the attention economy of the news cycle.
Yep.
Yes.
And he got them talking about the Democrats like positively for a period of time.
Oh yeah, that was planned when he would start it, because he started at 7 p.m. Eastern, which is right when the evening news starts.
Yep. Clever man.
And, yep. So it was planned. Exactly, everything was planned for when he would start.
Well, let's hope that something comes out of this, and like...
Oh, something huge came out of it, because now we have the hands-off rallies, and if you look at the map for the planned rallies, you look at a map of America, it is all red, and the red means where the rallies are happening. You basically cannot see any land in America where a rally isn't happening, basically.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah. A rally for the Democrats. Which is a good thing. I'm going to one in San Antonio on Saturday.
Best luck. Stay safe, because I can't take part in any of that nonsense.
If I disappear, it means I'm either in the hospital or I've been arrested.
So
don't forget to sharpie the number on your arm.
If you are going to a protest, just common safety, common sense. Write down with Sharpie number of your contact, number of your lawyer. Do not bring your phone. If you need to have a communication device, buy a burner, and toss it day of, after you are done using it.
You see someone causing trouble, rat them the fuck out. It's most likely a fucking cop sneaking in trying to cause issues.
And remember, there will be counter protests. Do not respond to them. They are trying to get you to respond. They will try to get you to react. That just helps their cause.
If you see a pallet of bricks, leave it the fuck alone.
Yeah.
That was one they kept doing over here.
Yep.
Wasn't that the one they did in the London ones back in 2011?
Yep.
I know. I have no illusions that there will be some violence. But keep for you, be peaceful, because the more violence there is, that just helps the other side.
Oh, as
just gives them fuel.
Said, get into good trouble, not bad trouble.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, the thing is that as many people have pointed out, many psychologists and researchers and tons of other organizations have pointed out, the far right, how they win is that they look like the victims. So the undecided look at them and go like, "Aw, I'm so sorry that you got punched in the face," even though it was totally deserved. But remember, people are stupid. They don't look into context.
Yep.
They just
Like,
care that punches were thrown.
Like, for myself, I'm not even bringing a knife or my handgun, which I usually always keep on me. I'm not even bringing those because I don't want to risk it.
Oh, shit.
I don't want to risk something happening.
So where the fuck is Washington?
And if you know me, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
I was gonna say that's a Texan like agreeing to not bring a gun. That's like, oh wow, okay.
I'm like, who
Yeah,
the fuck
serious.
are you, and what have you done with my TCOM? Who are you people?
I'm not even bringing a fucking knife.
Where the fuck is Washington D.C.?
Wait, mate, you got a license for that butter knife?
I don't need a license for my knife.
I'm so fucking stupid. I don't know where Washington D.C. is in America.
For a moment, I misheard that as I need a
Delaware.
knife for my knife.
Delaware?
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Maine NH Con.
Next to Virginia.
Thank you.
It's tiny. It's literally like it's like a
It's
district.
a district.
not even-
It's the District of Columbia. It's not even a state.
Yeah.
it's a city.
What the fuck?
Nice big naval base though.
It's not a state specifically to be the capital because that was
Yeah.
the point.
Because they
Right.
thought, and I do agree with it, that if you have the capital in a state, it gives that state too much power.
Yeah, I mean, just look at
And
London.
and they had tried it. Like they tried
Yeah.
it and like tried like the capital literally moving like every time there was a new president.
Well, shit.
So it's the reason why DC is never going to become a state.
So what you say about they used to move different cities per president? So what you're saying is they used to do the Super Bowl for presidents.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever the president's hometown was, that was the capital.
Which I think meant it was basically New York, Boston, Philadelphia
California.
twice, and no Philadelphia twice. No, because California didn't exist.
Oh, of course, it wasn't
Um,
founded yet, was it?
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Rebecca-
people have found it. It's not white people.
Yeah, found as in the state itself wasn't founded, not as in
Yeah.
it wasn't found.
But yeah,
Because of course,
We hadn't invaded and taken it over yet.
yeah, we haven't found gold yet.
It was a territory before we found gold. Like, we already had it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm sure if I want to go to Sacramento Museum and I emigrate.
To go from a territory to a state, you have to have a certain population threshold, and you have to have a certain. Oh, there's one other requirement I can't remember, but the main thing is the population threshold. You have to have. At the time, it was I think over like 500,000 to 1 million people. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah, California had a problem though when it wanted to become a state.
Slavery.
Yeah, because California had like the population to become a state, but it also wanted to be a slave state, and it's too tall.
It's too tall. Fuck you.
Well, it wasn't just that it was too tall. It's that it would have.
It would have upset the balance between the slave and
Yeah.
the free states. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like they were trying to keep them equal.
Yep.
An equal amount of slave states, an equal amount of free states. Free states.
Why there are 2 Dakotas?
Well,
Yep.
anyway.
CL.
So, few updates on my end. There's not going to be a video this Saturday because I've been just busy with other shit. I'm sorry. And trying to like worked on a video for Lost in Spiral, and Speedy has been like sick so fucking badly, and I'm just like, are you okay? And she's like, no, I'm fucking dying, and I'm like, okay. Please get better soon.
Oh yeah, she sounded horrible the other day.
Yeah, she was not doing too hot. So I was working on that video. It's all done and ready to go. I just need her to watch it, but like I want her to be better before she does that. I got the one script done for the very fun video that I have planned, but it also involves speed.
I am speed.
I've been waiting for that video.
Look, it's all scripted out. It's all ready to go. But then on top of that, I'm working on a new video for. It's called Need to Know. And essentially, it's breaking down 40k lore in a way that is understandable and digestible. You know, what you all followed me for originally. I guess.
Accurate. Also, and to warn you, boss, I am still deciding out of the 20 plus chapters and models I have made, which ones I'm going to share for Sunday.
All right.
My goodness.
Because I have full shit-blown articles worthy of Codicil to put together, which I have put together.
Yeah, I had to remind people to, like, get on this.
Oh, we were just busy collating. I have lore tabs for individual models, like tons of them, because I pull them like full-blown what they call them, the
Index Astartes.
yeah, the Imperial armor pieces.
Yo, Al, you want to get in on this too?
Oh man, I wish.
Well, that's the thing. You can. You're creative. You can do it. You can just write it out.
Me having free time to do my own creative things? Nah.
Friend, I am fucked on my own shit. And still find time. What are you doing?
Shit ton of commissions.
Well, shit.
She has owl things to do. She has to hunt at night. They know that the prime time for creative work. At like 2 o'clock in the morning when you suddenly have a pang of inspiration whilst lying in bed. She's busy hunting for food.
I use they, not she.
Oh, they. My apologies. I see it now because I'm on
To
my
the corner
Xbox, so
with
I
you.
can't see the tags here. My apologies.
Nah, you're right there on the stool in the corner. Face the wall.
Yeah, I know my place. I required the spray bottle my friend has when they actually started transitioning. They have a spray bottle that they gave to their friend because they kept mixing up, called the Misgender Corrector. So get the spray bottle out.
It's just the extended version of Soviet Womble's racist bell. The origins of that bell. Watches Untitled Goose video. It's great. But yeah, so there won't be a video this Saturday. Hopefully there will be a video next week. I'm really hoping. And then hopefully a review on Mega Man Legends. And then go from there. And if we get to 15K, I'll review Fire Warrior. I will review Fire Warrior and play it for all of you on stream. Because for some fucking reason, some mad lads have decided, like, hey, there are, like, thousands of other games that deserve to be, like, cherished, like, kept up to date. All these old classics kind of a thing. Now, we're gonna make sure Fire Warrior somehow survives.
Yes.
Chat, I shit you not, it has modern day resolution. The GOG version I bought has modern day resolution. And it's still being updated. Who the fuck is working on this game? How much are they paying you?
So you say Space Marine 3 then? Can we have the... Do you talk about Space Marine? Can we just have it where the Fire Warrior becomes the antagonist in Space Marine 3?
Oh no.
The Tau!
Not the Tau, just that for one Fire Warrior specifically because Trazen has collected him.
Oh no. Oh, right. And chat, I will leave you with this. I will leave you this one beautiful image. I'll leave you this one beautiful image. But first I'm going to show my co-hosts in the meme channel. Because again, you need to see it to believe it. I'm dead serious. This is a character that's playable in the new Mario Kart.
How does he operate that thing?
How does a Goomba?
He has no arms.
How does a Goomba operate that? They don't have arms.
I thought it was a fish.
It is a fish.
Yeah, it's a fish.
Hey, Chad, it's a fish. It's a dead
I have
fish.
so many questions.
It's Mario, don't question it. Also, if you are interested in Pokemon Emerald, Alpharad and his crew, after 3 years, have released a mod for Pokemon Emerald. A full build where instead of Pokemon, it's Mario.
Ah,
Where all the Pokemon are Mario enemies. All of them from each and every game. And a blooper.
Isn't the bomb basically Voltorb?
No. But it's got its own story and everything. And if you want it to be released to the public, all you gotta do is go play fucking, essentially, Twitch Plays Pokemon. But for that. And the deal is that if Twitch Plays Pokemon can beat that, they will release it to the public. So, yeah. Let's see if I can raid anybody. Let's see if I can fucking raid anybody. Because, like, I've been trying to raid people for fucking weeks! And nothing works!
oh boy.
Why won't it let me raid? Why will it not let me raid my friends? It's bullshit. Like, it literally tells me I can't do it. I don't know what's going on here.
Weird.
It's weird.
God, fucking...
I'd like to order a Koopa stew.
You'd like to order a Koopa stew?
Yes.
Well, you know, as it is... Do I have Viara and all of them on my channel? Like, what?
Are your
Dashboard.
Koopas free range?
I warn you now, the blue is the spiciest.
Ooh.
Ooh. You haven't answered my question. Are they free range?
What's free range mean again?
I mean,
I think there's this flu thing going around at the moment that might cause them to be kept in cages at the moment.
I was gonna say, I mean, what's more free range than going into the backyard and snatching them?
They're not wrong.
Where the fuck is my... I'm struggling. I can't even find my fucking raid thing. The affiliate channel. Suggested channels list. Do I not have... Fuck, I don't have... Oh, no. I don't have Viara on here. Fuck. Add Viara. Add Porkindorky. Son of a bitch.
I have an idea for next game night.
What's up?
Deathwing.
How dare you bring this up in my fucking chat? No, why can't I fucking raid? Why can't I fucking raid?
Are you trying to raid?
Been restricted?
I don't know. It won't let me raid shit. Like, it says block, unblock, color, gift, help, mod, VIP, vote, and I put in raid. It says no matches.
Have you tried the /raid command?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. That's weird. Yeah, no, I don't know why.
Now maybe we want to contact Twitch support about it. Genuinely.
Yeah. Yeah. That's so weird.
Oh, I have to go into my chat and do it? Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think they changed that a while back.
Am I stupid?
Yeah.
Chad, am I fucking stupid?
Yes.
They did, actually.
Chat. I am so fucking stupid, chat. Either way, we'll be raiding into Viara VT's chat. She is currently doing repo, so if you can, go to Twitch TV, look up Viara VT, and go send her some love. She deserves some love. She's been struggling a lot recently, and she deserves all the love that we can give her. And so, yeah, you all have a fantastic night, and take care, chat. Good night, everybody.